Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mikos, Milan, aka DJ Too Bad Meek. I'm doing okay. How you doing, YouTube? So today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2019, and a lot has happened. So I'm work two jobs now. My primary job is Noodles and Company, but I was hired in Rochester West Health Services as of July 2019. So I like being a dietary aide, but while before I started working at Rochester West, I used to visit my girlfriend's grandma, Jenny Doherty's Velda Sute. Well, she passed away on Monday, August 5th, 2019, at the age of 84. She was born in Wisconsin, and then Velda, this is my girlfriend's grandma, she was born in Wisconsin and then got married in Minneapolis, Minnesota, then moved to Spring Valley, Minnesota. Like, she was a CNA nurse as well as working that farm in or that factory in Minneapolis. But then when she moved to Spring Valley, Minnesota, that's 30 minutes south of Rochester, Minnesota. And then she worked as a CNA nurse as well as the factory. And then as she got older, she had a daycare for her grandchildren. But then Velda Sute died at the same place that I worked at, Rochester West. She was in a nursing home, and I used to visit Velda every day, well, every weekend, sometimes every other weekend, and she no longer have to suffer, and she lost her eyesight and lost her balance and mobility, and then she lost her health and stuff, and she could no longer do something for herself. And then the very last day on August 4th, which was a Sunday, 2019, me and my girlfriend and her uncle Paul were in the room with Velda as she was dying, laying in bed. But I heard the news. It was from my girlfriend's mother, Deborah Doherty of Byron, Minnesota, formerly of Spring Valley, Minnesota. Told the news that her mother had passed away. But a lot has happened. And then her funeral took place in Spring Valley, Minnesota at the church, and then she was buried right along with Jenny Doherty's dad, James Doherty, who died back in 2015. She was buried in that cemetery. So, fast forward to nearly a month later, well, a week or 2 weeks later, I began taking behind the wheel training at Rage Driving School in Rochester, Minnesota. I got 9 hours of behind the wheel lessons. The first, the third, and the fourth lesson with the additional fifth lesson were good, but the second lesson was nervous because I suffer from generalized anxiety disorder, and it took me a while to be confident behind the wheel. And Ray told me that I need to work on changing my lanes and look over my shoulder like this, make sure I don't get in the wrong lane. But after the after the fifth lesson, which is my ninth hour lesson, then my driving skills has improved. And August 6th, back in the middle of August, it was my 1 year anniversary since I moved from Hastings to Rochester, Minnesota. Although Jenny Doherty is a lot better girlfriend, I sometimes still miss my ex. And then I just found out that my ex-girlfriend is, not a good person. Well, I still miss my ex, but I would never go back with her because I had a lot of problems back in Hastings, and it was time for me to move on with my life. Yeah, I miss her, but I'm glad Jenny's in my life, and maybe in the future we're planning on getting a house together. I can see myself with Jenny Doherty, and I think we're meant to be. Only time will tell. Until next time, Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And this is Mikos Milan Mitchell, aka DJ 2 Bad Meek. Until next time, YouTube.